Mind Control on Dragonite. NIGMA, they were the team that invented this DK offlane thing. 9 on the Spirit Breaker. We haven't seen that in a long time. Skeeter on CK. That's like arguably his best hero that's currently strong. Lots of good stuff to look out for.
But ends up being a stun. RMN in some trouble trying to run and not be first blood, but that's impossible. Skeeter gets the kill on RMN. They take first blood already.
With the laning phase, at least.
And the picks. Went to a second level in the Wild Axes as well, so maybe even anticipating the rotation to come eventually, but he's not taking the board. Bushwhack landing. Big AoE, and he will get him with the Wild Axes. Bushwhack, to me, feels like one of those more broken abilities, and Snake King bottom getting Kuroki. So 4-0 already in the favor of Tundra as they land another Bushwhack, and Saksa with the finishing Acorn shot will get the kill on a GH. So 5 kills across the board for Tundra.
Although 33, I think he will go down to Miracle. Yeah, that's just a slow and steady. PA with the Orb of Venom Blightstone, very powerful. Definitely makes sense.
Well, again, Bushwhack, Axes, Miracle in trouble. The Acorn shot bouncing around. 2 seconds till the Axes, throwing them, not landing onto the Phantom Assassin, but that salve doesn't last long for Miracle. And he'll go back the other way, trying to kill Saksa, but the Bushwhack again. Saksa surviving the Fairy Fire. GH with the Illuminate will get the kill, but 33 is kind of happy with this. Solo experience for him. Miracle, again, he just TP'd. It would be a long walk back, and his lane would be in a lot of trouble. So 9 going to show himself, goes to the ult to start. They brought Kuroki over, Malefice, and 9 actually getting turned on to the point where he might just die. Fairy Fire, Illuminate, GH gets the kill. 33 still in really far. Will be hit with that Solar Bind, and I hope you don't like movement speed because you won't have any of it by the time the Solar Bind gets on the back end. That felt like a forced smoke play, something we talked about last game. Obviously, he's not smoked in that situation, but it felt like I'm here top. If we can do this, it's a big, like, it's high risk, high reward to kill the Phantom Assassin back to back like that. But the positioning and then having Kuroki come over, it just felt like it was very forced from Tundra, especially 33's positioning afterwards, as 9 this time goes around and gets RMN instead.
You know, anybody else that wants to do murder, that is ideal. And he's charging Mind Control now, so I'm not sure if they can kill him. Oh, they probably can. Skeeter's huge.
Another blast, and trying to TP out, but the charge is in, and Mind Control will fall to Snake King.
Or like +1 item, -1 item. It's cool to see how, because this is how you like figure out how people think about their heroes.
Right.
Look at the little changes.
Miracle going down again, and this time it's to Snake King.
And 33 continuing to max out the Axis as well. 4 points. Not going for the boar. Still doesn't feel like it gives enough value.
Charging in, they've got the wall down. Kuroki not level 6 yet. Snake King vacuumed back, killed off by Kuroki. That's a 4-time spree going his way. Sharpshooter breaks this Phantom Assassin.
With the Axes, they actually have to be careful.
Yeah, the charge comes through. He's bounced back towards the tower. He's stunned up thanks to the Bushwhack, and Mind Controls. He's gonna fall. No more wall, and RMN on the run. Illuminate being charged up, thrown down the mid lane. So right clicks come out from Miracle. It's only a 1-second stun, but they'll have the charge to follow it up. And Miracle's dead again. They found themselves Kuroki. I believe the Bushwhack landed onto this Enigma. They try to pull him back. He's kind of fast to get away from the side of Tundra, but they have found their sights onto RMN, and they will drain him down of his life and finish off another one. This is Tundra just keeping lots of pressure on this Enigma side.
That fight went on for so long that Saksa had a second Sharpshooter. Like, it started with Sharpshooter, and then it ended with Sharpshooter, you know, vice versa.
Wall down, vacuum back on the 2. Bushwhack, no target. They'll get the kill on a Snake King. They'll look for this CK. They finally get the black hole down, and they'll take out both heroes. GH on a killing spree. In the Galaxy, might have been spotted, and there's Snake King dropping down the ward. They go after this Darkseer first. They'll kill off RMN. maybe look towards the rest. They find Kuroki. They'll get a second. I think the Galaxy have kind of gotten out of harm's way, but a charge can still come. The dive is still possible. And that's what they were thinking about. They land the bushwhack. They'll get the life drain. Miracle taking a lot of damage, trying to get away from this fight as he's force staff back because of GH's new force staff that he just picked up, but that's not far enough away.
They combo that, which lets you get the follow-up CK stun. Oh, here we go. More killing action. Very nice. He's dead. Don't know how that happened, but he definitely died. I can tell you that much. The Dragon Fireball now does more damage than Dragon Knight's Fireball. Does 85 DPS. The Dragon Knight Fireball does 75. Well, that's pathetic.
The excitement for getting Cinnabuns out of the oven goes away real quickly when your hand is burnt to a crisp.
Those delectable Cinnabuns, it's worth it.
Wink Dragon Tail coming through on the
going for it.
Soxa. Yeah, they want to go for this. They want to try and get the kill on the Hoodwink. The life drain is going to be enough. They've got the stun on a Miracle, but the black hole is immediately stopped. Miracle goes down. Aramin in trouble. 9 putting the focus on to this Darkseer. Hoping to get a bash out of this, but doesn't even need it. 3 heroes already dead on the side of NIGMA Galaxy. GH bailing out, but not so lucky for Mind Control as he is forced to stay and die.
Yeah, because Tundra's not giving them an opening. Oh God, Miracle. Oh no.
Oh, gosh.
Does he have any evasion? I feel like he didn't evade anything there. Although, NIGMA does this a lot. They smoke out to just establish vision somewhere when they're losing, so that way they can actually farm.
Smoke, but here's the TPs coming in. Soxa, a black hole preemptive on to 3, now 4. And Soxa goes down, 9 on the run. Snake King trying to survive. The damage is out on a Miracle. He still might fall, but he blinks over to the creeps. They've got a 4-second stun that lands on a Mind Control. They'll take out 1. So far, it's cost them 2. Now, Miracle falls, so that is well worth it. The charge coming in from 9, who ran out of the fight. The ult avoids the Illuminate, and they'll get the kill on a GH. Oh my God, Tundra every time. Kuroki gone, and Aramin is next. A full team-wide Tundra. How did they pull that off?
They just knew, man. They just knew that was happening. You gotta help the team captain, you know? That's the rule. SVG taught me that one.
I've never had a team captain before.
I've always picked last in gym class. I have to sit with the gym teacher. That's my captain.
You sure we can't just put the chair on the team? No, you have to pick Ben. All right. Ult down on a Mind Control. And meanwhile, the damage on a Kuroki to take out the Enigma. No buyback, but only dead for 33 seconds at this point in the game. Not too long, but they are going to go onto the high ground and try and take the tier 3 mid.
Skeeter's got blink up. Looks like he's waiting. Yeah, there he goes.
Dumps in Dragon Tail from Mind Control, but there's the charge from 9. Vacuum into the wall, but the only one hitting the wall was Skitter. They get the kill into Mind Control. He'll buy back immediately. Life drain on Armin. 4-second stun. Miracle jumping forward, trying to get the kill into Skitter. Will do so, but there's the charge and the kill on a Miracle. So he's gone for 50. They bought back on Mind Control, and they're yet to do anything with it. But as I say that, Fireball down, and still not enough to get Snake King, and they'll take him out. Jumped in well too far. Kuroki for the 2nd time is going to fall in this fight. And that was without him having to buy back into the fight.
So,
GG.
Oh, GG. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Game 1.
It is about that time the GG was warranted.
A bit of mid-tusk in China as well. Kind of all over the place. It definitely is a hero that gets that early bit of damage. You get that level 6 and you start helping to get some early kills, but as the game goes on, you really don't farm that well, and it feels like that hero kind of falls off quite a bit. Shackle's out onto the CK. They've got 3 heroes around, but the Nether Blast also hitting onto 3. The shards are out. RMN ends up being first blood. Skitter not surviving. They'll fall to Mind Control, but there's the slow from the Stroke of Fate. It looks like it might be 2. Mind Control falls. Snake King and Soxa up against GH. There's the Shackles. In comes 9 to help out. Snake King, he's still alive. One more right click. And it is the second highest base damage hero in Shadow Shaman, killing off Snaking. But then 9 gets a kill on GH.
That's like the Gatorade Zero white version, which is usually Arctic Berry.
Ooh. Get some Arctic Berry. GH bottom, Shackles again, trying to stay alive, but it's more so, I guess, to help Mind Control get away, as GH falls to Snaking, and it's now 5-2 in favor of Tundra.
And then it wins them games. Like, Skeeter just ignoring the creep wave. He's like, all right, I can go for some killing action right now. Hell yeah. And then he runs back. Just a bit of a...
33
just a bit of a front.
Die here. At least getting Saksa. Kuroki in on 33. And, well, he's going to get run down. Nature's Grasp. Miracle. Chikuchi doesn't find him. I think initially thought he went into the trees. Not that that will matter, as Miracle will get the kill. They're already up 2,000 net worth. Obviously, they have a Doom. I don't think it's just the Doom that's really inflating this gold in the moment. Kuroki with the Stroke of Fate. Inkswell lands on both, but with 33 so low, it's just not optimal to go for that.
33 got the creep, by the way. He got the creep.
One and only, the mana burn.
Yeah, with the mana aura. It's ridiculous. Especially with the Grimstroke. Just keep spamming out your nukes. That's why every time we click to them with the camera, like, they're always the ones going on them. Even though it's a Tree Weaver, which is a super strong lane, they want to use their spells. Armin is dead.
Now Armin falling with the rotation of Snaking. That was 9 not using the Sonic Wave, so he could certainly make another rotation. GH comes in, but Skitter's here, so GH, you're in the wrong jungle. And Snaking getting a double kill out of that, so he's 3-1-5. He's been involved in 8 of the 9 kills they have. Some assist records up there for myself. Move around the map, do my thing. GH is
I think it's a big reason.
Ooh, Saksa.
Oh, there's the Doom.
And Doom out of the Weaver. Inkswell lands on both of them. Might be able to get a kill here out onto the Weaver, running down, hoping they don't get the deny, and they won't. Mind Control also dies bottom. Even with GH's help, they'll lose the Weaver. Scorched Earth, if he wants to use it, might be just waiting to hit that level 7 and then have the level 3 in the Scorched Earth so he can just take this stack. Worst idea in the world. Ooh, mid lane. Sonic Wave, Armin. And a couple of these heroes getting low. Armin falls to 9. Stroke of Fate lands on both. Go for GH, but GH will survive a little bit longer with those wand charges. 9 falls. Saksa, not much he can do. He's going to look for maybe a Stroke of Fate to get the kill.
Oh, he nails it.
Just grabs it on the edge. Meanwhile, though, Miracle comes over and takes out 33. That was a solo.
33 he was farming the stack and he got a little low. The ward scouted him out, so great warding. Yeah, Miracle. Right place, right time.
Yeah. So Miracle kind of rebounding a little bit there, which is really important for them to sustain because he had died a couple times. You have CK knocking it out of the park as well. Now you've got the snowball as well as the shards. Snaking in some trouble. Walrus Punch is there. 3-3 trying to save him. Not a lot of mana here for Mind Control. They get a TP and another while Skitter takes out GH. They've got the Inkswell that will pop onto the Tidehunter, and with the Reality Rift, Skitter will get a double kill and a mega kill streak.
Yeah, they counter rotate and get a bunch of kills. I really like, honestly, Doom and CK versus Tidehunter this game seems pretty decent just because it's so much persistent damage and chase, just like we saw last game, as Armin is almost certainly dead. Just biding his time.
Saksa, but 9 will get the kill. They've made some rotations, and I guess now Snaking's going to rotate out of this one as they'll go for RMN instead. Skitter, he has Reality Rift in just a second. RMN, the shards, kind of wonky, and Walrus Punch not doing enough. Skitter with another kill. He's 7-1-2.
Oh, they got the Doom off on a Weaver top.
Oh, Doom on the Weaver. Overgrowth is there. Won't save Miracle. So I said they backed away with sending Snake King over bottom, but they don't even need him. They don't need Skitter either. They take out Miracle. They're looking for GH. And looking to blink behind the tower as they do have the Sonic Wave available for 9 on the Queen of Pain.
Memes really take a life of their own, don't they?
Great overgrowth from Kuroki. And they should be able to follow this up with a Ravage right afterwards if they even need it. They get the kill on a Kuroki. Mind Control not popping the Ravage just yet. They get the kill on the Snake King. They'll gush up Saksa. He'll try to TP. No chance. That's what you got. I was going to go even further back, like Adam and Eve or something like that. Bit into the apple. Hashtag worth.
Might have been the devil, actually. Puts the apple out there for Adam to bite. And then he's like, hashtag worth. I trade an apple for a life of sin for humans, you know?
Yeah, very worth.
Awesome.
Inkswell, and that will land onto Mind Control, and now they go to the Reality Rift. They're bringing him in. They've got the Silence. They're trying to get the kill before he's able to get the Ravage off. The Overgrowth and the Ravage, but not enough follow-up damage. They've now blown 2 huge spells and lost 3 minuscule heroes. Minuscule to Tundra, that is, because Tundra, again, just shreds them.
Imagine in chess if, like, you sacrifice a pawn and some other pawn just like throws itself into the enemy team because they're like pissed off that you sacrificed its friend.
The king just
GG, go end.
GG, go end mid. King puts himself in a checkmate. 3-3 in some trouble. BKB goes and throws the Doom onto Kuroki. They'll throw a 3-second stun Chaos Bolt out there, and they're going to try and take this fight. They want to go for it. They get the kill to Kuroki, but they'll end up losing 9, who is well too deep. Pat was by himself, and the rest of his team's just not there in time. Smoke coming over, and Mind Control, Phantom's Embrace. Once again, they go to the Soulbind, 2-second stun with the Reality Rift. The damage from Skitter. It's going to be Mind Control and RMN going down, and the Silence is still on a Miracle. They have the Sentry. They're trying to stick with him. Inkswell, and there's the time lapse. Jukes him a little bit, but still under the tower. Stroke of Fate lands, slowing up Miracle, and now he goes back into the Shikuchi, but they've got the Dust. GH is nearby, not with a lot of health, but there to try and help if he can.
Unfortunately for them, great juking by Miracle, but it does mean Tundra gets Roshan. So in the meantime, 9 really messed up top. So he got his TP canceled by RMN. Great positioning from RMN, just sitting in the trees. Mind Control, does he die to this?
The Silence
does a lot of damage.
And the Soulbind, they kind of want to go back in. It was a Walrus Punch out onto an Illusion. And Skitter now with the Reality Rift pulling in the Tusk. RMN ends up falling. These heroes are kind of falling at a pretty quick rate, and that could be a big problem. Reality Rift once again. GH, Mind Control, both fall. Double kill there for Skitter. Kuroki's got to hide. Otherwise, might just be a full team wipe. They're going to get at least the tier 2 to get those kills, but 9's still looking like he wants to go. They're going to smoke to try and catch up. They want to catch these heroes out of their base. I thought for a moment that they were going to make the play over. Snowball was already used by RMN, so he doesn't have a way out of this. 3-second stun. Gush comes in. That's with the Ags. There's the Ravage. The damage, though. Saksa gets the kill, and now they're going to look over at Kuroki. 3-3 on top of him with the BKB being popped by Skitter. They'll go for Mind Control. They'll try to find him and get him out of the fog and pulled back into the hands of this CK. But the stun purged, I believe, by the Kraken Shell won't matter at the end of the day. They're still able to stay on top of him. The question is, can they get the kill? They find 9. He's in too far. The Reality Rift with the Soulbind once again. They'll finish off GH. GH is going to buy back. Soulbind reconnects over to Miracle. They'll pop the Lincolns, and now it's in trouble for Miracle, and they'll lose him to 3-3. Skitter does end up dying. They've got the Shackles onto the Doom again, but the Inkswell pops on top of GH, who just bought back. Nether Blast, Snake King, he gets credit for a kill. They're thinking about going for Kuroki, but he's under the tier 4s and maybe safe for the moment.
I like that both teams are like unwilling to give up any ground. Like, that's awesome.
Silence, Inkswell doesn't land. Snake King kind of in the middle of both these heroes. Goes to the life drain. There's the Walrus Punch. Snowball again, and this time, well, Snake King bit off more than he could chew. Inkswell pops, and there's the TP. Bye-bye. And they're going to send in the Cobalt Foreman, the leader of the Talon Cabal, going in and checking on the Roche.
I like this idea, though. They're waiting for the ult to time out. Yeah, Tundra, they make the prediction that that was what the NIGMA would do, which is another really good call. Oh, if they go for the steal, that's going to be sick. All right. He's not gushing because he realizes it'll reveal it.
Blink in BKB. Now they're going to move forward. They're going to try and get this kill to RMN. They'll take him out with the Sonic Wave. They'll go after Mind Control. There's the Overgrowth. They have the Hex onto Snake King. There's the Refresher. 33 trying to get something out of this one. GH smacked down by Skitter. Kuroki killed off by 3-3. They've doomed up this Tide. So Mind Control on the run, and he is muted. So you can't even hear what he's trying to say. Reality Rift, they'll take out his first life. And it looks like Mind Control is going to fall a second time. 4 heroes dead on the side of NIGMA Galaxy.
Raw damage, I think they need it. I think this is the only way they deal with the CK illusions.
You don't have
Who wants
Ravage.
this?
Hex, Gush, Serpent Ward's committed for this.
He has Eon Disc. I mean, they know they can't kill him. Like, they clicked his inventory when they went on him, and they saw, like, this is a bad go. He was showing there for a reason. Although 33 wants his Refresher to be up for this fight.
Ooh, just kind of standing still. 33 will get his and his pop. They'll snowball BKB. Now the Ravage is up, and now 33 is gone. No buyback. Sonic Wave comes through and hits on 2, but they've got the Overgrowth to follow it up. The damage being done to Mind Control. He's going to be out of this fight real quickly. So will RMN, but they have buybacks on both of them where Tundra don't. They do finally have the buyback coming back up for the Grimstroke, the BKB pop by Miracle, who go to the time-lapse and back out of the fight for a second. The bugs land on Skitter. Miracle right-clicking in. Ultra kill for 9. He's on the other side of this fight, getting the kill into GH, and maybe looking to go back in. The TP out from Skitter. The snowball.
Oh, boy.
With like 5 health is able to TP out.
They caught 9.
They caught 9. Just got an Ultra kill. Now he wants to leave.
They have Hex. Oh, so close. Just needed vision.
His team is trying to scatter. GH behind the trees is able to TP out.
Oh, they see Kuro.
Oh, GH. I mean, there's no way this TP gets stopped, right? I'm in danger.
He has Blink and CK does not. He doesn't seem to know that he's seen.
Now he knows.
Now he definitely knows.
They're still going. They still want something.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Get his Blink Dagger on cooldown. I don't know if that's going to matter. 3-3 is here and is popped. Stun is out and trying to run, but not going to get far on that one. GH now dead.
That's a dieback.
Seconds. He has no buyback.
Is under attack.
Something I spoke about as the game was getting started was where the Tusk would fall as the game went further and further. And like you can see, he just does not have any net worth. That being said, Mind Control doesn't either. Surprisingly enough, it's all on Miracle. He was close. I thought they were going to just make the blind jump and go.
Damn, they're going for the really long wraparound. They might get Soxa for this.
RMN, he's taking all their time. They're looking to set up the right Ravage, and they're going to go through. They found the Doom. Oh, it's on the Tide. No double Ravage. No single Ravage. They already bought back on RMN. They'll get the kill on the GH. They look over at Soxa to try and find something. They've dusted up Skitter. There's the life drain from Snake King, keeping him alive. Kuroki ends up gone. 50 seconds, no buyback. It was the right idea, the wrong execution. Now the Doom is worn out. So you still have the double Ravage. You've got Cheese. Tide goes in. Ravage is out, but it's not amazing. The right clicks are coming from Skitter, and he is starting to rip through RMN. RMN dead for 110 seconds. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands of Miracle. They throw another Doom out onto the Tide, who just wants to ravage a team. Let the man ravage. They will go for more. They've got a 2-second stun. The Sonic Wave is used behind the team. They'll get the Ravage out finally, but it is Mind Control alive. He just wants Snake King. Give the man a kill. Give him some consolation prize. Tundra giving them nothing. They've cleaned up the entire side of NIGMA, and it looks like they're going to take this series 2-0 in sweeping fashion.
Hell yeah, one last ditch effort.
There's a GG afterwards.